Hi, Michael King here from the Cosmosis Mentoring Centre. I'm just sitting here at my desk, and I just wanted to share a little more. Many of you who have been studying with the Cosmosis Mentor Centre for a while have heard me share this many times. It's always nice around this time in the lead up to Wesak 2012 to just share a little more. I want to remind you how important it is to get the psychological clarity sorted and get the purity of intention sorted. Intention creates so much of the way that you interact with the world, and as I've said many times to you all, it's about taking life in and turning it into love, taking all of your life in and radiating that into love, in of and for love and service to all it is. It sounds a little corny, but the effect that you have on the planet is unbelievable when you live your life this way. You know, we live in a world where newspapers and the media and movies portray the world in this way, like it's this horrible, dangerous, ferocious, violent place where everyone's out to get everyone else, and it's just not the world that we live in. There are so many wonderful people in the world, wonderful hearts and wonderful souls. But the media tends to portray the world in a way which is sensationalized and it's exciting, but that's not really the way the world is. Most people are very well intentioned. Most people also, though, have a lot of psychological issues which prevents their intention from really being played out in the world in a way which is truly functional and about love and wisdom. So it's just vitally important that you work on developing that clarity and that purity of intention. The Earth, this wonderful planet that we live on, is this wonderful bioorganism with this huge electromagnetic field, and the mass consciousness, which most people act out of, is hugely interactive with the electromagnetic fields of all of the creatures that live here, not just human beings, but human beings have an enormous effect upon the planet. Whenever you experience an intention, whenever you experience a particular emotion and a particular attitude and alignment and a particular attunement, it alters the way that your magnetic field resonates, and you pour out these magnetic vibrations into the planetary biosphere. Now, collectively, the interaction of all of humanity's emanations, electromagnetic emanations, actually sets parameters and affects the way that the evolution of the human race is happening according to society and civilization, the whole thing. So really, to create this new world that we want to create, what we need to do is to teach people how to live in this heart-centered way where they're emanating this very powerful, loving effect into the biosphere, which is all about creating this wonderful new age of enlightenment and harmony and wonder. And to be able to do that, what you really have to do is get to the point where you are able to be fully and completely in the moment. You've got to be in the moment all the time, in each and every moment. You have to be fully present and aware, and you have to be able to be choosing love. You have to have, you know, the basically spirit in the driver's seat, and that's what the Cosmosis Mentoring Centre training is all about, as many of you know who are, you know, students who are watching this. The collective electromagnetic vibrations of the human race control all kinds of things. The way conflict is outplayed on the planet, or harmony, but we seem to have, you know, a lot still we have in a world where a lot of people find it exciting to be in conflict, and that's certainly something that needs to change. But even the way that the integrity of the homeostasis, the biological process of our physical bodies, is largely controlled and to a certain extent limited our potentials, our biochemical and electromagnetic potentials as human beings, as to some degree has a ceiling or false limitation placed on that by the way that as the human race, the collective vibrations of the human race interact with the electromagnetic field of the planet. So we have health, we have the consciousness, so like the cognitive functions, even the potential for understanding, and the potential for bringing the new wonderful technologies in that we need to make our sources of power to be sustainable, so that we can head off this coming potentially disastrous anoxic event where the oceans potentially could be rendered depleted of oxygen, and that could be another massive evolutionary setback for the planet. So we can actually play our part in offsetting that by choosing to come to an understanding of how we take life in and turn it into love, particularly in circumstances where most people would consider it to be completely unloving. Because as you project that out there into mass consciousness, others will, who are good-hearted and have good intentions, let's say in inverted commas, will be able to draw on that pool of understanding and to be able to choose how to do things in a whole new way. This is a big year. This is the ending of a cycle, a big long cycle in the Earth's life, and we are part of that. And so there's a whole new cycle in the Earth's life, its evolution, beginning in about 12 months' time. So this is the time to wrap everything up, to leave everything behind that you don't want to take into this next cycle, and to make sure that you are able to release, surrender to being in the now, and co-creating this wondrous new experience that we want to have collectively here on the planet. So keep on keeping on, keep on loving, keep on working with all the new videos that we have on the Cosmosis Mentoring Centre channel, and I'll look forward to working with you in the new mentoring programs that we're launching in the middle of this year, 2012. Those of you who are coming to the Cosmosis Transformational event in a week's time, I really look forward to that. Be great to see you. Lots of love. See you upstairs, guys.